Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to Day Art Survival video. Few days ago, I showed you the ice castle and the stuff that it gives, the stuff that you need, and also in that video as well, I mentioned about the other locations of the quests that will reset daily, right? However, in that video, I didn't actually show you the locations because I was like far away um, near Berlin, like literally up top here to the northwest. Yeah, this is Berlin. And to the east of that, you will find that ice castle. However, when I was there, I also mentioned about this location over here. About the quest that resets daily. But I will actually explain about that as well. It doesn't actually reset daily. I was wrong, but I will correct myself after this. Because I was far away, so I cannot really show you the fight over here, right? Also, there in the video as well, I said there is 13, but in fact there's actually 16. There is also three more quests that I haven't actually discovered, and it was actually kind of obvious the location. I don't know how I missed the other three, but I will actually show you once more. Um, so this is what it looks like, the special thing. It looks like some kind of factory, in my opinion. Still not sure though what it's supposed to be. Yeah, this looks like the prepare sabotage quest, I think, from business class. So yeah, this is the location. This is the quest, and these are the location. Let's actually go from the top left, which is over here. There is two of them over here to the north of Bryansk, and then there is three of them to the west of Voronezh, which I missed. I missed this somehow. I guess it kind of makes sense because I I swipe from Izhevsk to Voronezh and then I go south, right, to Baku over here. But when I go north, I actually went to Tula. So, I kind of missed this area. That's why I, missed that this location over here as well. But now I noticed that as well from, the Discord server. There's actually people said and confirmed that there's actually 16 of them. So I was three off, and the rest of the three is actually over here. Um, so yeah, to the west of Voronezh over here, it's kind of far from the city as well. So you might want to, have some fuel if you use fuel or fuel vehicle. Or if you use Belas, then yeah, whatever, right? And then the other three there is over here. This is in Tolyatti, which is the city of the developer. The developer came from Russia, I think, and there's one city over there which is called Tolyatti, and yeah, there's their town or city, and the three quests are available from there as well. And then there is four over here to the north of Tiumen. So if you have base in Tiumen or Chelyabinsk, this one is quite approachable, right? Quite close from your location. There's four of them over there, and then the other four, the final four, will be here to the south of Krasnoyarsk. As you can see, there is four of them over here, which I feel like it's kind of a little bit too far. I don't know why it's there. Maybe I'm missing something. I didn't really see any big city there, so I don't know why they picked this spot over here. This one is I don't know as well, but at least I kind of understand as well because it's close to Tiumen, right, and Chelyabinsk. Because I feel like the developers by now they already know that, you know, most of the players, the end game players, they all resides in Chelyabinsk and Tiumen. So probably that's the reason why they make that over here, just so that it's actually distant, close to that. And then this one over here, obviously the city of the developers, which is the base. The city of the developers, which is Tolyatti, and then three over here, which I'm not sure why it's located there. Um, I think I know why, but also don't at the same time. The reason why is I think it's based off location as well. So if you live in Tumen and Chelia, you have four over here, which is close. And then if you live in Yufa, there is three over here, which is close as well. So this one, if you live in Tula, it means that there is also some that is kinda close to you as well, which is over here, and also two over here as well. So you kind of have five, right? However, the thing that I don't understand is that um, usually people live in Tula are the people that are, kind of new to the game. They are still early game, mid game players, low levels. So I feel like having five over here, which also the opponent's kind of strong as well, which I will show you after this. And I feel like, I don't know, it's also a little bit too far as well from Tula, as you can see. Like, you kind of need to go to Foreignness first, and then after that, from there, you kind of have to go here, or you can just take this road, go to Tula as well. So, but still, it kind of still looks a little bit too distant. So yeah. Anyway, that's the location. 2 plus 3, that's 5, plus 3, 8, plus 4, 12, and plus 4 over here, 16. This one, though, I'm not sure if you want to go there because it's kind of too far. Like, honestly, I don't know why it's over here as well. So, yeah. Maybe it's just for people so that they explore. I'm not sure, but I feel like there is no reason why it should be this far of cities as well. Like, Krasnoyarsk, it's too far even from Irkutsk as well. It's like too far. So yeah. Anyway, there's that. Now let's actually take a look at the quest itself. The quest is actually different from the other blue quest, which is the one time only. So this one there is this blue triangle, which says basically says that it's like the regular quests, right? Just like the other ones. And then upon coming close, let's actually read this one because I haven't actually shown you this kind of special quest. At some distance from civilization is a huge block of ice that serves as the scoundrel's lair. Okay, so a huge block of ice. Um, it is here that they perform rituals and take their stolen items. If I clear out the ice block's inhabitants, the robberies in the villages will stop for a while, but the scoundrels aren't going to leave their base just like that. Approach the ice block, so I think it's kind of the same. So it's basically there's this ice block which is, yeah, just like a location with ice, I guess. It kind of, again, like I said, it kind of looks like some kind of factory because you can kind of see over here there's like the exhaustion chamber. And yeah, it just like looks like there's so many pipes. It just looks like some kind of industrial building, right? um, so apparently this building over here, it is occupied by the scoundrels, or the snowmen, the what is it, yeah, the snowmen, pretty much, like, or the people as well, like your opponents, right? And your task is that you need to clear this area because those people that live there is actually evil and they harass the citizen, right? Because they steal things and what else? It was kind of mentioned over here. Yeah, the robberies over here. So you as the main character, in this case, you feel like a hero or something. Again, yeah, I kind of also said that in the previous video as well, in which like, do you really want to go here by yourself, during post-apocalyptic as well? Like, literally you yourself against so many opponents. Like, do you really want to, are you really that brave or that stupid that you go out there by yourself, trying to beat everyone? So, like, I feel like me though, I probably won't go here. At least not alone, right? Maybe with some other people, probably. So yeah. The ice block can be attacked from multiple directions. I need to decide which is the best option. So this is also interesting as well because this is, in my opinion, the one that you can differentiate from the regular blue quest, in which the options, you can kind of take a look at the options. The options are right hand checkpoint, left hand checkpoint, and sword. So this building, pretty much, the options are you going from the right wing, the left wing, or you go underground, which is in the sewers. And in the previous video as well, I said that the best option will be sewers because they somehow, all the opponents will start with having increased damage taken, which is kind of weird. So like, that's a debuff, right? The opponent starts with debuff, which is kind of interesting. But let's see. Okay, there's four over here. I will do probably two of them, just to differentiate which location which is best, right? And yeah, from the regular quest, the other blue quest, the options are not like this. The options were, I believe it was main gate, and then backside, or And then there's another option as well, the second one, which I kind of forgot. So from the options itself, you kind of tell, right, that this one is different, this one is special, and yeah, this one is the one that will not disappear once you finish this quest, pretty much. Okay, first let's go from the right hand checkpoint, and then after this we can try for the swords or the left one as well. So for the weapons, I usually just turn off my patch because that will consume time. Like I said, the turns, less turns means less animation, so so that you can just go straight to the point in one shotting your opponents. And this is my lineup, simple as usual, Saipuha, PKM, and I use firework here. You probably ask, Danny, why do you use fireworks? Like, do you have the book that can craft fireworks? Isn't fireworks supposed to be like collectible and stuff like that? Yes, but the thing is that I will show you as well after this, like the rewards that you can get. One of them is actually fireworks. I believe you can get three of them. So, as long as you use three or less, you're good pretty much because you will be given even more fireworks after you finish the quest. Let's actually start. And okay, here we go. Okay, so let's take a look at the opponents first. You can kind of see, right? They do not have any debuff whatsoever, right? But the options from the swords, for some reason, they all start with debuff, which is a little bit weird, right? So yeah, we'll show you after this as well. Okay, so for this one, usually I go target the location that has multiple opponents. Like for instance, this has three, right? So I can kind of stand in the middle here, and it will stun the three of them. Well, also as you can see, not all of them actually are stunnable, or some of them actually immune to stun. Like for instance, this person or this monster over here. So you cannot really stun that, meaning that you kind of have to kill that first. But usually I go for the higher HP, which is this one. L from the cell, which is at the corner, yeah, this one. And I just use PKM, that will be one shot, yep, just like that. And then I can do another one, like for instance, I can do with this one like this, so that one dies as well. And then I can just throw firework over here, and that will be the first turn. And then after that, the opponents, again, like I said, more turns means more time to load the animation, so you kind of want to stun the opponents as well, especially when there's more, more than there's many of them. So you can just crowd control them so that they are stunned, so that they are not moving. And when they are not moving, it's always great, right? Like for instance, this one, I can just end my turn, and as you can see, none of them will move, reducing the time of animation, and it suddenly goes back to my turn again. So yeah, okay, let's see here. Now let's take down one by one. I usually take down the one with the lesser HP first, just like this, and then I use the remaining for the firework. Okay, this time I used four. No, three actually. Okay, so I used three. As you can see over here, it was 25. Now it's 22, which is okay. Um, Usually I just use three or less, usually less than three. But yeah, this one is probably a little bit too excessive in using that, but whatever, right? Let's just go here. And then this sack of candy will try to move, I believe. And yeah, I just do that. And it leaves a blue candy, which I can just wait it out usually. But this is for the video. I just, kill them as well, because why not? But usually, when you do it yourself, you probably want to just skip your turn until it dies by themselves. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got two actually. Never mind. I thought we got three. Wait, I thought we got three though. Oh, maybe after this there is another battle actually. Okay. So we got this one, experience, chocolate, firework, watch, and then there is ice cream, candy cane, party popper, rare playing cards, and also tangerine and rare watch as well. So yeah, let's close. I think there's a second one. Yep. While I was clearing the base, the scoundrels managed to sound the alarm, and the reinforcements came. I ended up surrounded. Tried to escape being surrounded. I wasn't able to escape from being surrounded, so I'll have to fight under the current conditions. And then fight. This will be the second battle, which kind of the same, but I think this one has less opponents, I believe. Yeah, less opponents, but they are all kind of strong, as you can see. That's why I'm bringing my PKM so that I can just one-shot them. Again, start with the lowest HP, which is this one, only 2100 plus 200, so that's 2300, which is doable by the PKM. And then it depends on the opponents. This one is the sniper, so you probably want to fight the sniper first because obviously sniper can, like shoot from long range, right? So then you just go far away, and this one will probably come close to you first. Okay, I missed, but it's fine. Uh, Things happen sometimes like that, but it's fine. Then you can just retaliate like that, and that should be GG. And you got more fireworks as well, as you can see. Okay, so yeah, this is another thing. You got experience, candy cane, fireworks, watch, chocolate, tangerine, party poppers, cards. But I think the most important from this is the fact that you get good deed experience. So you probably ask, Danny, what is good deed experience? I think I already mentioned as well, but I will mention it again. So but before that, let's take a look at the reward. This is the reward. You get one copper cone, key shard, 50,000 gasoline, which is not bad, and then three Olivier salad, which I will showcase in a future video as well. So this one is actually quite unique food because this one in short, this one will extend your food by 100 at the expense of 30 food, meaning that you will get extra 70 food bar so that you can eat more for food buff. So if you want to beat boss, but your food bar is kind of maxed, you can gonna extend that a little bit, by 70 just by eating this Olivier salad over here. And then there's also sparkler champagne as well, which is actually this one is kinda like a great reward as well because I think people actually collect these, and this one actually sells a little bit expensive as well because this one is only available from this event, and you cannot really get this from other place as well. Well, that's at least now, right? At least in this format. So yeah, accept the reward and leave, and that should be it. And let's take a look over here. We got again this one. I did want to say something. Oh yeah, the good deed experience. So why is the good deed experience mattered most? Well, if you take a look at the event tab over here, as you can see, you need lots of experience, right? And to get this gift over here, and sometimes doing the quest like this one is a little bit too slow, and you get less experience as well. For instance, this one, train the militia man, and this one is kind of interesting because I feel like 90% of the players don't actually like that specific quest because of how long it takes, and yeah, which is kind of like a interesting thing, right? People just dislike that. And I feel like some, like most people, not really most, I feel like some people as well don't really like that they have to do the quest, right? Like do the quest, do this 10 times, and at one point this amount will get increased. And what is the alternative of instead of doing quests, right? Like what if you don't want to do the quest but you want to get the experience? Well, this is the answer over here. This one, this gives 200 apparently. So if you have four like in location, that already gives 800, which is a lot, right? So that's probably a gift box or something, and you just need to do that 10 more times. It's still grindy, but it's okay because this also gives a lot of material over here as well. And I think it's also, yeah, this one, the Olivier salad. This one is interesting. Yeah, this one, like I said, it increases your maximum food by 100 at the expense of 30 food. So you got 70 food bar in exchange, which is kind of interesting. Like I said, I will actually explain that in the future video as well. And then yeah, maximum energy 100 is okay. I mean, it's okay. Uh, it used to be okay, but now I feel like it's fine. I mean, it depends on your state as well. If you are like new players, then you probably want this because this it gives you energy, right? So you will have 250. So it means that you don't have to worry about energy when you're like looting cities and stuff like that. But if you're end game players like me, then you probably just don't care about energy, and you will just, for instance, take coffee like this as well. Oh, my coffee is actually running low. Okay, I probably should have made more coffee after this. But yeah, this one gives 30. Sometimes they also use Pepsi. Um, For me personally, I will use coffee any day because it just gives 30, which is fine. Some players also like to use things like this one, Lydia side, giving 75, or there's I think there's another one. What is it? This one, Metocaine, which gives 5 energy per hour. So you will regenerate energy every now and then. Or you can just use Poison Flask as well over here, but it will give you poison, which I think this one is interesting because this one actually the effect is kind of changed as well, which I will probably talk about that in the future as well, but I don't know. But now, anyway, this is the rewards. If you ask me, is it worth it or not? I already mentioned in the previous video as well. It is actually worth it if you ask me. Because I feel like this copper cone, again, you can kind of collect this yourself. You can craft into silver cone. You can also craft to golden cone as well, or you can just sell this to other players. I feel like you can charge this for expensive, like price as well, because you can only get these from limited time events. So think about it as the Easter eggs that happened last April or March. I think it's April, right? Yeah, last April. You got so many Easter eggs, right? And then you can just sell them to other players. Sometimes they will buy, sometimes they won't. But it's kind of the same thing like that. The same goes for the key shard over here as well. And yeah, I do have so many spare ice keys just like this. If I craft this, I will have 5 now. But the thing is, I don't really have anything else to do with this ice key because I already beat every single castle, and I kind of doubt that they actually respawn because unlike this one, right? This is interesting because after we actually finish this quest, it actually does not disappear. As you can see, I can just go pass through, right? So this will stay here. And the first time I encountered this, I was thinking, oh, why does it not disappear? Why does it not disappear? And then I realized that, oh, is it something that you can do every single day, like every reset, daily reset? Can you actually do this? And then the next day I tried, and yeah, you can do that. But that's not the case, in which I will explain in a second as well. So apparently this does not refresh daily, like I said. So I was wrong, and I will, correct myself. It does not actually refresh daily. In fact, it will refresh every month in game. Yes, it's actually every month. Then yeah, I'm sure about that. Because some people told me that it takes 3 months. Well, no, actually it refreshes every month. In fact, it's probably a little bit less than a month. I'm not sure because the last time I cleared the entire thing, it was August at around 15 or 14 or something, and now it's 7 September. So, that's like a little over 2 weeks actually, no, a little over 3 weeks actually. So yeah, probably it's only 3 weeks, probably it's actually a month, in which I forgot the time. But for sure I finished the other ones around August as well. So it's just about a month or even less, who knows, right? But yeah, it's not more than month. Then you probably ask, Denny, how are you supposed to grind this if it has a month time, right? Like, do you like sleep the entire thing, like sleep 30 days 30 times, or do you do something else? Well, here's the thing that is interesting as well, because let's say you live in Chelyabinsk or Tyumen, right? And then you go here, you finish this one, and then you go back. The fact is that your travel going from your base to this location and then going back, that can actually take a day or more in its own. So you can kind of do the math as well. If you do this, you go here, then you go back, that takes, let's say, a day or two, and then you go over here, that takes another day perhaps, and then you go here as well, that takes another day, you go here, takes another day, and then you go back, takes more days as well, and then go, probably you use train over here to Krasno, you go south, and then you go here, you go back, that also takes days as well. And at the end of you finishing every single one of them, you probably at that point you probably already exhaust, like, at the very least probably like 2 weeks, like 14 days at least, or 15 days, meaning that you only need to wait half a month, right? um, until the timer resets again, and then you can do that one more time. Like to another one, and then 15 days passed. But then you probably ask again, Danny, how, that's still 15 days. What am I supposed to do, right? In between those time as well. There's actually a lot of things. First, yeah, it's a little bit boring, I guess. You can just craft, but I feel like there's, I feel like there's nothing else that is better than just crafting. Yeah, just crafting. Like you can have something over here that requires that 1,000 times, and usually it will take you exhaust you like a day or even two, right? Like 1 hour, 1 day and 17 hours. So that's close to 2 days. So you just do that 7 times, and you get back yourself 7 times 2 days, that's 14. And yeah, it's kind of close, right, to half a month. And you just wait a few more days, and yeah, basically the timer just resets as well. Or if you want to do something else, probably you want to hunt these, like hunt the boars, bears, snakes, wolves, like a hedgehogs, a toad, turtle, bees, etc., etc., scorpion, whatever. You probably can do that as well, just to butcher the carcass, and then you use that yourself, or you sell to other players as well. So like there's so many things that you can do within 14 in-game days. Or if you're desperate enough, you just sleep, right? But yeah, okay, so the question is it worth it or not? Like doing this, is it worth it or not? I think I already answered that. I think it's a yes for me. You get this copper cone, you get this key shard, which is collectible item that is tradable, by the way. Like I said, you can sell this to other players. And then there's also some other stuff as well, like champagne. Like I said, again, this only is obtainable from this event only, and probably from the crate that the polar fox can search as well. But that's besides the point, right? You cannot really mass grind these, or like that, unless you just beat this. So I like this one in a way that the developers actually acknowledge that we ask them, so that we can do repeatable quests, right? Just like the Halloween and Christmas last year, in which we can find or fight we could fight like snowmen and then beat them, and then like what is it, like just farm them, right? Just grind them for resources. I feel like the developers kind of delivered that as well, in a way that it's now got it is now infinite, if you ask me. Like you can do this infinite amount of time, just wait for a month, in game month. But again, like, yeah, it's kind of the same, right? You do this in the form of quest, and you fight those creatures, and you get all this stuff over here as well. Also, by the way, these candy canes and chocolate is actually tradable. You can kind of sell this to other players as well, if that's your, I don't know, like if you like doing that. Or I don't know about the ice cream though. Like I don't know if you can actually trade this with other players or not. But the one that I know is that you can trade candy cane and chocolate as well. So yeah, there's that. Sparkler, Party Popper, and Firework. I actually own thousands of these already. Well, Ice Cream, Party Popper, and Firework. No, never mind. This one, these three over here, I have thousands, but this one over here, I think I only have few hundreds of them just from doing this. So that, if you like collecting items, that's good for you. If you dislike that, you can use this for yourself. One action points to AoE stun. I think it's just as great as the other grenade as well. Like for instance, this F1, this requires action points of 2. So in a way, that's already better than F1 grenade, which stun AoE 3 by 3. But this one requires 2, while this firework requires only 1. So that's an alternative, I would say. Maybe you want to do that against I don't know, like the bandit base or something, which I will actually again, I will make video about that in the future as well. But yeah, there's that. What else that is available? Yeah, the Olivier salad. Like I said, this one gives you extra 70 food, which then you can fill with more food that you can stack your buff if you want to. I don't know, like beat boss, queen bee or bandit base, etc., etc. Mother bee. I don't know. You to you. There's an alternative for that. There's also this ice cream which I think I tried this. I think this is just so that your opponent cannot attack. I think I'm not sure, But yeah, I will actually explain about this as well in separate video as well. And then tangerine, this is also one of the most important thing. If you play online, you probably got tangerine first from other players, which is not how it's supposed to be done. The only way you get tangerine is from these quests over here, not from this quest specifically, but from this event, this Christmas event. So, you fight opponents, you get tangerine. That's the first tangerine that you can get in the game, apart from getting from other players. So if you're offline, you don't want to miss this, right? You turn this into seeds and then you just grow them yourself using the greenhouse over here. Then you can just plant again. So yeah, and then you get more fruit, you get more seed, you farm more fruit, you get more seed, etc., etc., and then yeah, you just multiply that number. So yeah. um, and then obviously the other thing as well that is important is the fact that you get this good experience that you can use, if you don't like doing quests, pretty much. So yeah. Next, like I said, I want to do another one just to show you the sewer options, right? Approach the ice block and then the sewers over here, and that will be interesting because you can kind of see after this. Yeah, over here, as you can see, all of them somehow, all of them but you, by the way, you don't actually get the effect, the debuff, but somehow this creature over here, they all get the debuff. Although, yeah, as you can see, the damage taken is only plus 5%, which is not a lot. 5%, let's say you have the Saipuha at, no, PKM, I think PKM is 1000 base. So 5% of 1000, that is only 50, which is somehow it's not that much, but it's something. It's still something. Like let's say here, yeah, as you can see now it got increased by 50, right? Yeah, just like that. Um, it's actually important because at times, at certain point, I think I actually missed one shotting this creature over here, so you probably want to do that anyway. So let's try this again. I go for I think this one is the lowest HP. Yes, the snow healer, that's only barely under 1000. So my Saipo, I can one shot that. And then the next is, I think this one has, yeah, this one is also 1200, which is fine. And then yeah, just use the firework to stun the rest of them. I think I will stun the one at the left, which is over here. uh, Reason why is because so that this thing can move, and then I will shoot with the nobody leaves perk. I think, let's see here if it will work or not. Yeah, okay, just like that, and then that's just free kill, right? In between turn, free killing opponent is always great thing to do. It saves you, I don't know, action points as well, and then you can just do this to the rest of them, and you can actually just control them by not letting them move with the firework. But for me, I'm just gonna go here, I think, because I think I can still attack that. Just okay. End the turn, and let's see if I shot that. Okay, I shot that, and there's only one more, and I can just do that after this as well. Oh, that one does not attack. Interesting. Okay, let's just attack, and that should be GG. And the second battle. Don't forget about the second battle. I think after this, yeah, okay, here we go. We got three over here, and then after this, try to escape but fail, and I fight again. I think every single one of them has two layers of combat, so be prepared for that. Honestly. And then yeah, this one is the one that has stronger opponent. So yeah, like this, I usually just one shot using PKM, and like I said, adding 60 is probably good, but actually I don't know, this one actually appears above the surface, so that one actually does not get applied with the debuff anymore. But still, you get the point. The opponent has debuff at the start of the turn. That is something already, right? Yeah, let's just end the turn, it's fine. Okay, that one blocks the other one, so I cannot use the nobody lives there. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignoring this. I will actually just show you what's gonna happen if this one dies by itself, pretty much. Guys, do that, and that will, yep, dies to the nobody lives perk, and then this one drop 5 HP, As you can see, this one damage for turn 5. So in the 3 turns, it will basically kill itself. So yeah, just like that. And that's what happened. Once it reaches 0, it disappears and you get that as well. Okay, we got another 200 and then one more. So that's 4. Yeah, like I said, you always get 4 fireworks out of this, which is fine, right? It's okay. If you don't have the book that can summon or craft firework, I feel like that's a good thing to have in my opinion. So yeah, let's just close. And this one, the same thing. You get uh, cone, key shard, gasoline, Olivier salad, sparklers, and champagne. In fact, I will actually show you the amount of gasoline that I got just by farming these grindable quests. I will show you at the end of the event as well, because at the moment the amount is kind of crazy as well. I got so much gasoline just from doing this, in my opinion, which is always worth it. Um, you probably then ask as well, Danny, what about your armor and then your ammo as well? Like for instance, the PKM, it requires a lot of ammo, right? Yes, it requires 5, as you can see. Saipuha requires 2. If you use Halo Flat, that will take 10, by the way, not 5. That doubles into 10, which is a lot of ammo. But yeah, I guess that's just the price of doing this, which is kind of okay. You probably can sell these cones probably for like 50 rifle ammo each, probably. I'm not sure. This one, if you can sell this for 50 and this one as well for 50, that's already 100 rifle ammo, which is already enough, right, to do this kind of stuff. So I feel like it's worth it in a way. If you use vehicle, then that's probably not worth it from the gasoline, I mean the fuel, but you still get gasoline, so I feel like it's still okay at the end of the day. This gasoline over here, I think it's still okay, just to compensate a little bit for that. Or if you use Belas, then you probably don't care about fuel, but you probably care about the durability, like this one. It's now at 27%, and but it's fine though. I do have so many of the materials, I think. Yeah, as you can see, I do have some, so I'm not worried about that. But anyway, that's a bit for this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to grind this, I feel like it's worth it. Some people said that it's not worth it, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you like it, if you think that it's worth it, then it's worth it, right? So yeah, your choice actually, if you want to do this or not. If you like it, if you feel like it's underwhelming, the rewards are underwhelming. If you think like, I guess it depends on your play style. If you're anti-social, anti-social, you don't interact with other players, then this is probably bad for you because you cannot sell this to others, right? So you just have this for yourself. But if you're, I don't know, if you like trading with others, then getting this is probably good because so that you can sell this to other and etc etc. But anyway, for this one, I hope you guys enjoy it. This video will be out on January 6th, and I created this video on 4th. And as you can see, I think I showed you a little bit over here. Yeah, I already beat the 5th one, but I haven't actually uploaded the video. The video will be out on 8th of January, so that will be 2 days from now. Um, you will see me beating that 5th boss with another challenge as well. But anyway, that will be it. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, healthy. I will see you again very soon. But until then, see ya.